Love, a precious gift, but also a journey full of challenges. Have you ever felt lost in your relationships? Or wondered how to build a lasting and happy love? Have you ever asked yourself why there are women who leave men mesmerized forever, while some are quickly forgotten? The secret does not lie in appearance or perfection, but in how you affect his emotions. Men are not attracted to what is easily obtained, but by what makes them crave, curious, and unable to let go. If you want to make any man obsessed with you, even when he is pulling away, then the 7 ways below will completely change the game. Welcome to the channel Sophia's Knowledge, and my name is Sophia. This is where we share lessons about love, real-life experiences, and secrets to build solid relationships. In today's video, Sophia will reveal to you 7 ways to make any man obsessed with you, even if he is pulling away. These are things you might have never thought of. If you are seeking a deeper understanding of love and how to develop relationships, don't miss this video. Before starting, find a quiet space and put on your headphones so you can fully feel every word I share. Relax and let's enjoy this journey together. Are you ready to embark on this journey? Let's go. 1. Control your emotions and radiate confidence. The key to making a man obsessed with you. In any relationship, emotions play an extremely important role. They can either bind 2 people together or push them apart. When a man starts pulling away, many women tend to become anxious, insecure, and react with negative emotions. This not only fails to keep him by your side, but also makes him want to leave even faster. On the contrary, if you know how to control your emotions and radiate confidence, you will become more attractive in his eyes and make him constantly think about you. Understand your own emotions. Your emotions can be a powerful weapon if you know how to control them. When a man begins to distance himself or show signs of pulling away, the first thing you need to do is clearly recognize your own feelings. Do you feel scared, angry, disappointed, or let down? Instead of reacting immediately, pause and ask yourself, does this emotion help me? If the answer is no, then change the way you respond. Many women make the mistake of letting their emotions dictate their actions. They text incessantly, blame, or appear too clingy. These actions only put pressure on the man and make him want to withdraw further. Instead of reacting on an impulse, learn how to control yourself and maintain your own value. Do not let the fear of losing him control you. One of the reasons women lose their confidence in a relationship is the fear of losing their man. When you are afraid of losing him, you easily act on negative emotions, trying too hard to please him, changing yourself just to fit him, or even devaluing yourself to cling on. The truth is, if a man truly loves you, he will not leave you just because you are not clinging to him. On the contrary, if you are overly afraid of losing him, you will lose your inherent charm. Men are attracted to women who know their own value and do not let anyone dictate their emotions. Remember, you are a precious gift, not a temporary option. When you know your own value, he will recognize it too. Build confidence from within. Confidence is not something you can fake, it must be built from within. To truly become confident, you need to understand yourself, love yourself, and not let others determine your value. There are many ways to build confidence. Develop yourself, read books, learn, and expand your knowledge and skills. An intelligent and knowledgeable woman always has a special allure. Take care of your appearance. You don't need to chase society's standards, but make yourself the best version possible. When you feel satisfied with yourself, you will naturally radiate charm. Train your mind. Learn to accept failure, turn difficulties into opportunities, and not let negative things affect your mood. When you are confident in yourself, you will no longer worry about someone leaving. And it is precisely this confidence that will make a man attracted and want to stick with you. Do not overreact to his changes. When a man starts to pull away, the most important thing is not to overreact. If you immediately send texts blaming him, demand attention, or show anger, you are pushing him further away. Instead, stay calm. If he texts less, don't rush to fill the gap. Continue your life as normal, and even make it more interesting. When he realizes that you are not easily swayed and still maintain your confidence, he will be attracted by that strength. Create positive energy around you. Men are attracted to women with positive energy. When you control your emotions and do not let small things bring you down, you create a natural allure. Focus on what makes you happy. Instead of giving all your attention to him, dedicate time to yourself, your friends, hobbies, and personal goals. When you have a full life that does not depend on him, you become even more attractive. Know when to step back. Confidence is not only shown through words or actions, but also in the ability to know when to step back. If he is pulling away, do not try to immediately bring him back. Instead, give him space. When you do not try to cling, he will have time to realize your value. Sometimes, your absence is exactly what makes him realize how much he needs you. Understand that you are in control of your own happiness. Finally, the most important thing is that you must understand that no one can decide your happiness, but you. A relationship should be something that enhances your life, not the sole source of your happiness. When you control your emotions and radiate confidence, you will no longer fear someone leaving. You know that you can be happy even without them. And that is what makes you strong, attractive, and unforgettable. Controlling your emotions and radiating confidence is the key to making any man obsessed with you. When you do not let negative emotions dictate you, do not let the fear of losing him control your actions, and focus on developing yourself, you will become an irreplaceable woman. Men are attracted to strong, independent women who always know their own value. Therefore, always keep your spirit high, control your emotions, and live a life worth admiring. Then, not only him, but everyone will be drawn to you. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I really look forward to hearing your opinions and discussing further. Don't forget to hit like if you find this content useful and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next shares. Thank you very much. Let's continue together. 2. Be mysterious and unpredictable. Make him unable to stop thinking about you. Mystery is one of the most powerful factors that help women maintain long-lasting appeal with men. When you become unpredictable and not entirely easy to figure out, you stimulate his curiosity, causing him to always think about you. This is precisely why some women always captivate men, while others are quickly forgotten. If you want to make any man obsessed with you, even when he is showing signs of pulling away, learn to become mysterious and unpredictable. This does not mean that you have to pretend or play mind games, but rather know how to keep a part of yourself so that he always feels there is more to discover about you. Don't let him know too much about you right away. One of the biggest mistakes many women make is being too open from the start. They share everything about themselves, from interests, past experiences, emotions to their innermost thoughts. This inadvertently takes away the allure because the man no longer feels the need to get to know you. Instead, reveal about yourself gradually. Let him feel that there is always something new to discover about you. When you hold back a little mystery, he will always be curious and want to learn more. Example: if he asks about your hobbies, instead of telling him everything, say, "I have quite a few interesting hobbies, but maybe next time I'll share some special ones with you." If he asks about past relationships, instead of recounting every detail, you could say, "The past is behind me, I just want to focus on the present and the wonderful things ahead." Such responses will make him want to know more, creating curiosity and allure. Don't always be predictable. Men are attracted to new and challenging things. If you always act according to a familiar pattern, he will quickly lose interest. To become unpredictable, you can change your texting style, sometimes reply immediately, sometimes make him wait a little. This makes it impossible for him to predict your reaction. Not always be readily available. If he asks you out at the last minute, don't always say yes immediately. Let him know that you have your own life and are not always at his beck and call. Surprise him occasionally. If he thinks you always prefer quiet evenings, one day invite him to go hiking or participate in an unexpected activity. This ensures he never feels bored around you. Being unpredictable does not mean you have to do everything oppositely, but rather keep everything fresh and exciting. Make your life worth discovering. Men are attracted to women who have an interesting life that isn't solely centered around them. When you have your own hobbies, goals, and a world that he cannot completely access, he will not be able to stop thinking about you. Take time to develop yourself, try new things, and create a life you love. Then, he will feel that without you, he would miss out on many wonderful things. Example: if you enjoy painting, share your work subtly instead of boasting about your passion for painting. If you are passionate about travel, let him see images of you in interesting places without over-explaining. This will make him feel that you are a special woman with always something new to discover. Keep a little distance so that he longs for you. A very effective strategy in maintaining attraction is not being always too accessible. This does not mean you have to ignore him or play emotional games, but rather know how to create anticipation. Try to apply these. When you are having an interesting conversation, end it before it goes on too long. This makes him want to talk to you more. Don't reply to messages immediately every time. Let him feel that you are also busy with your own life. When you meet, let him be the one to take the initiative to suggest meeting again. If you are always the one making plans, he will no longer feel the need to pursue you. Let him always have the feeling of almost there, but not quite. This is an art in maintaining long-lasting attraction. When he feels that he is almost conquering you, but still there is something he cannot fully grasp, he will not be able to stop pursuing you. Try this. When he compliments you, smile lightly and say, "Maybe you're right, but who knows?" This makes him want to continue exploring you. When he shows concern, accept it but not too eagerly. This helps to maintain his sense of longing. Mystery and unpredictability do not mean you have to play mind games or be artificial. It's about keeping a part of yourself hidden, making him always feel the desire to explore and learn more about you. When you are not easily read, you become more attractive and unforgettable. Remember, men like challenges and the thrill of conquest. When you create curiosity and make him constantly wonder about you, you have already won half the battle. Let him ask himself, who is she really? What is she thinking? How can I understand her better? Then, you don't have to chase him, he will be drawn to you and unable to let you go. 3. Create attraction by focusing on yourself. Make him obsessed with you. In a relationship, many women make the mistake of putting all their attention on the man they love. They try to please, pamper, and change themselves to suit him, forgetting that the strongest attraction does not come from chasing someone, but from becoming the best version of yourself. When you focus on yourself, developing your life independently and passionately, you naturally become more attractive in a man's eyes. He will be drawn to you not because you try to please him, but because you have your own value that he cannot ignore. This is precisely the way to make any man obsessed with you, even when he is showing signs of pulling away. Stop making him the center of your life. Many women, when they like a man, tend to make him the center of their world. They are always waiting for his texts, changing plans to suit him, and even sacrificing personal interests just to have time with him. This not only causes you to lose your charm, but also inadvertently places you in a vulnerable position in the relationship. Men are attracted to women with a rich life, not those who are always clinging to them. If he feels that you are willing to give up everything for him, he will gradually lose interest. The solution is very simple: live your own life. Continue doing what makes you happy, pursue your own passions, and let him see that you are an independent and strong woman. Invest in personal development. There is nothing more attractive than a woman who is continuously developing herself. When you keep learning, honing your knowledge, and improving your skills, you will radiate a powerful energy that men cannot resist. You can start by reading books on self-development, business, psychology, or any field you love. Learning a new skill, such as a foreign language, dancing, painting, or playing a musical instrument. Challenging yourself with new experiences, like traveling alone or participating in social activities. When you become a woman with depth, he will be attracted to you not only for your appearance, but also for your intellect and understanding. Take care of your appearance to stay confident. Although it is not the most important factor, appearance still plays a big role in attraction. Men are attracted to women who take care of themselves, not because they need to be beautiful to attract someone, but because they value themselves. Taking care of your appearance does not mean you have to chase society's beauty standards. Instead, focus on wearing clothes that suit your personal style and highlight your natural beauty. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet and regular exercise. Paying attention to small details like your hairstyle, skin, and overall demeanor. When you feel good about yourself, you naturally exude confidence, and that is something men cannot resist. Live a life full of passion. Men are attracted to women who are passionate and pursue what they love. When you have your own goals, an interesting job, or a hobby that makes you happy, you will radiate a positive energy that no one can ignore. Ask yourself, what makes you feel happy and full of energy? Do you have a hobby or a project you have always wanted to pursue but haven't had the chance to? Are you living a life that you are proud of? If not, start now. When you have your own colorful world, he will feel attracted to you because you are unlike anyone else. Never lose your independence. Independence is one of the most important factors in maintaining long-lasting attraction. When you can take care of yourself, not depending on a man financially, emotionally, or mentally, you become incredibly captivating. This does not mean you have to appear overly strong and not need a man, but rather that you know how to create your own happiness, even when no one is around. When a man sees that you don't need him to live well, he will long to be with you even more. Turn yourself into a challenge. Men like to pursue what is not easily attainable. When you are too available, too ready, or too dependent, you lose your charm. But when you turn yourself into a challenge, he will have to work harder to keep you by his side. Show that you have your own value and will not settle for anything less than you deserve. You are not willing to sacrifice yourself just to please someone. You have many options in life, and he is not the only source of your happiness. When a man feels that he could lose you at any moment if he doesn't appreciate you, he will strive harder to keep you. Your happiness doesn't depend on anyone else. Finally, the most important thing is that you must take responsibility for your own happiness. Don't wait for someone else to bring you joy. When you create your own fun, comfort, and happiness, you will naturally radiate an allure. Men are attracted to women with optimism and a positive spirit, those who are full of energy without relying on anyone. When you live your life to the fullest, he will feel lucky to have you by his side and will not want to let you go. Focusing on yourself does not mean you are selfish or do not care about the other person. On the contrary, it is the way to become the best version of yourself, attract the man you want, and make him unable to let you go. When you stop chasing anyone, they will chase you. If you are still watching at this moment, don't hesitate to comment, continue. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I am very eager to hear your opinions. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so that Sophia will be more motivated to create more great and meaningful videos. Let's continue together. 4. Create unforgettable memories. Make him remember you forever. One of the most powerful ways to make a man obsessed with you is to create unforgettable memories. People tend to bond with those who bring them strong emotions, memorable moments that they can't find in anyone else. If you can make a man feel that, he will always think about you, even when he has tried to pull away. Memories are not just about going out or expensive gifts. They are the moments that make him feel happy, challenged, curious, or even a bit of regret and longing. When you become an important part of his memories, you also become an irreplaceable part of his mind. Awaken strong emotions in him. Emotions are the most important factor in creating memorable experiences. The things we remember are often not what happened, but the feelings we had at that moment. If you can create moments that make him feel excited, joyful, moved, or even a little jealous, he will not be able to forget you. Try doing something unexpected. Invite him on a spontaneous trip to a place he has never been. Suddenly do something crazy that you have never done before. Set up an interesting challenge between the two of you, such as learning a new skill together or accomplishing a common goal. When you bring him experiences he has never had before, you will become a special part of his life. Become a special person in his life. Every man has his own experiences in life, but what makes a woman special is the way she influences him. You don't need to completely change his life, but you can leave a unique mark that no one else can replace. Think about something only you can do or only you can bring to him, a small but memorable habit that both of you share. A phrase or a gesture that only the two of you understand. A song, a scent, or a location associated with the two of you. For example, if every time he hears a certain song he immediately thinks of you, that means you have become an indispensable part of his memory. Make ordinary moments special. Memories don't necessarily come from big events, they can come from small yet valuable moments. Sometimes, it is precisely the simple things that become what someone will remember about you forever. Cook together. Instead of just dining out, try going into the kitchen and cooking a special meal together. Take walks and have conversations. Deep conversations during evening strolls can bond two people more strongly. Write handwritten letters. In the age of technology, a handwritten letter can become a precious memory that he will keep forever. Anything can become a memorable memory if you infuse it with sincere emotion. Make him feel like he wants to pursue you forever. Men tend to value more what they have to work hard for. If you are too easy, the memories become ordinary and nothing special. But if you know how to create a challenge, he will want to pursue you even more. Some ways to do this: do not always immediately agree with his plans. Sometimes let him think and work hard to get your attention. Make every date an interesting event by changing plans at the last minute or doing something unexpected. Keep a little mystery about yourself so that he always wants to learn more about you. When he feels that you are not an easy target and that you always bring surprises, he will be attracted to you forever. Leave when the emotions are at their peak. One of the most effective strategies to make someone remember you forever is knowing when to leave. If a date is going well, don't drag it out to the point of boredom. End it while the emotions are still high, so he always feels a sense of longing and wants more. For example, if you are texting with him and the conversation becomes interesting, stop before it reaches its conclusion. This makes him always want to text you more. If you are having a great time together, end the date while the emotions are still high, rather than waiting until everything becomes dull. When you leave an impression that is incomplete, he will be obsessed with you and always crave more moments with you. Make him feel that you are the one and only. Everyone has different relationships in life, but what makes someone irreplaceable is what they bring that no one else can. If you can make a man feel that you are the only one who can bring him those experiences and emotions, he will never forget you. Ask yourself, what is it about you that no one else has? What can you do to make him feel truly special? What kind of memories can you create that will make him remember you forever? When you find the answers, you will hold the secret that makes any man unable to forget you. Memories are not just things that have passed, but the way you leave a mark in a man's heart and mind. If you know how to create moments that make him feel special, he will never be able to forget you, even if he has tried to pull away. Become the woman he remembers every time he sees a place, hears a song, or simply thinks about a wonderful moment. 5. Do not be afraid to show your independence. Make him feel that he cannot lose you. In love, many women tend to become overly dependent on their partner, from emotions to daily life. This inadvertently causes them to lose their inherent charm and become an too easy part of a man's life. In contrast, strong, independent women who have their own opinions and build their own lives are the ones that men long to conquer and cherish. Independence does not mean that you have to be distant or ignore your man. It means that you still love, still connect, but without losing yourself. When you are a woman with a full, independent life, you will make a man feel that you are a rare treasure that he cannot afford to lose. Don't center your entire life around him. One of the biggest mistakes in love is turning the relationship into the center of everything. When a woman places too many expectations on a man, she easily becomes emotionally, financially, and even joyfully dependent. This not only causes her to lose her charm, but also creates pressure for the other person. Ask yourself, if he were not here, could you make yourself happy? Are you sacrificing your personal interests just to spend time with him? Do you feel lost without him? If the answer is yes, then it's time for a change. Remember, love is a part of life, not the whole life. When you have your own world, he will want to be a part of it rather than its sole center. Always maintain your personal goals. A woman with her own goals will always radiate a special charm. Men are attracted to women who are passionate, ambitious, and continuously growing. They want to be with someone who has a career, hobbies, and ideals of her own, not someone who lives only for them. Ask yourself, are you pursuing any personal goals? Do you spend time developing your career, learning, or challenging yourself? Is there a passion that fills you with energy? If not, start now. When you have a goal, you automatically exude confidence, and that is what makes a man unable to let you go. Be financially independent. There is nothing more attractive than a woman who can take care of her own life. Men respect and admire women who do not depend on anyone to live well. When you have solid financial independence, you will have more control in your life and relationships. Some things you can do to become financially independent: invest in your career and learn to secure a good job. Save and manage your personal finances wisely. Never depend on a man for money or let him decide everything for you. When you have financial freedom, you won't be tied to any relationship for economic reasons. More importantly, a man will never look down on you. Continuously improve yourself. An independent woman is always aware of how to develop herself. When you invest in yourself, continuously learn, and upgrade your skills, you become more attractive every day. Take time to read books and learn about various fields, from business and psychology to art. Take care of your health and appearance, because when you feel good about yourself, you are more confident. Challenge yourself by participating in new activities, such as learning to dance, play an instrument, or traveling alone. When you are continuously growing, you make a man feel that he always has to keep up with you rather than feeling that you need him to complete your life. You don't always have to be there to be loved. Many women think that if they are not always present next to their man, he will forget them or leave. But the opposite is true. When you give a little space, you create anticipation and make him cherish the moments with you even more. Try to let him take the initiative to reach out to you instead of you always texting first. Spend time with friends, family, and your personal hobbies without always being by his side. Occasionally disappear for a while so that he misses you. When you are not always available and not easily obtainable, you become a challenge that he longs to pursue. Be decisive and have your own stance. A strong woman does not need a man to decide everything for her. Men are attracted to women who know what they want, have their own opinions, and are not easily swayed. For example, if he invites you out but you already have other plans, don't cancel your plans just to please him. If you disagree with his point of view, express your thoughts frankly and intelligently. If he does something that makes you uncomfortable, don't hesitate to speak up and set boundaries. When you show confidence and decisiveness, you will make a man respect and admire you even more. Be happy even without him. Finally, the most important thing for an independent woman is to know how to create her own happiness. Don't let your mood and emotions depend on anyone. When you can create your own joy and enjoy life even without him, you become incredibly attractive. Remember, you don't need someone else to feel complete, you are perfect in your own way. Your happiness does not come from a relationship, but from how you live every day. A man who truly loves you will want to be a part of your world, not the only one who creates meaning in your life. An independent woman not only attracts men but also makes it impossible for them to let her go. When you have your own life, your own goals, and do not need someone to define your worth, you become the one any man would want to keep. Remember, love is not about losing yourself to please someone, but about two strong individuals growing together. And if a man cannot appreciate an independent woman, he is not worthy of you. 6. Evoke strong emotions. Make him unable to leave you. Love is not just about physical attraction or common interests between two people, but also about a deep emotional connection. A man may be attracted to beauty, but what keeps him is the emotion you bring him. If you can make him experience strong emotions, from happiness and excitement to a little regret and longing, you will become the woman he cannot forget. People always remember those who make them feel something special. If you can touch his heart with strong emotions, you will occupy an important place in his mind, even when he tries to pull away. Make him feel special when he's with you. Men do not only want a beautiful woman, they also want someone who makes them feel special. When he is with you, does he feel respected, encouraged, and like the best version of himself? If so, he will always want to come back to you. Make him feel that he is unique by noticing the little things he likes, such as the way he drinks his coffee, the songs he often listens to, or his distinctive habits. Encouraging him to pursue his dreams, showing that you believe in his abilities. Reminding him of the moments when he shone, like when he achieved something or did something kind. When you make him feel special, he will not want to lose you. Create surprising and thrilling emotions. Surprise and thrill are important factors in evoking strong emotions. When a man feels that you are unpredictable, he will always think about you and want to be with you. Try to change your dating habits. Instead of always having dinner or watching a movie, try doing something new like engaging in an adventurous game together, taking a short trip, or attending an interesting class. Occasionally act mysterious. You don't need to share everything about yourself right away. Let him feel the desire to discover more about you. Actively create surprising moments. A sweet text in the morning, a handwritten letter, or something small but meaningful, can make him feel surprised and happy. When a man feels that you bring him excitement and thrill, he will be drawn to you. Make him feel the challenge. People usually crave what they have to work hard to obtain. If you make everything too easy, he will not appreciate you. But if he feels that he has to put an effort to keep you, he will want to pursue you even more. Try to not always be available. If he asks you out at the last minute, gently decline and suggest another time. Let him take more initiative. Do not always be the one to text first or make plans for both of you. Let him do that. Stand your ground. If you disagree with him on something, do not hesitate to express your opinions in an intelligent and subtle way. When a man feels that you have high value and are not easily conquered, he will feel challenged and will not want to lose you. Awaken the feelings of longing and missing. One of the strongest emotions that can make a man obsessed with you is the feeling of longing and missing. When he is not by your side yet still misses you, that is when you have left a deep impression on his heart. How to make him miss you? Do not always be present. If you are always there, he will not have the opportunity to miss you. Occasionally, give him space, and he will automatically feel your absence. Leave a mark in his life, a phrase, a small gift, or a shared habit can make him remember you every time he sees or hears something related. Know when to leave. If you leave when the conversation is getting interesting, or when the date is at its peak, he will always look forward to the next time. When he starts thinking about you even when you are not there, you have succeeded in creating feelings of longing and missing. Make him feel a deep connection. Besides excitement and longing, a man also needs to feel a deep spiritual connection. When you can share your thoughts, dreams, and fears sincerely, he will feel that you are the only one who truly understands him. Make sure to listen to him sincerely. Don't just listen to reply, listen to understand him. Share personal stories. When you open up about yourself, he will feel closer to you. Support him subtly. Sometimes, just a timely word of encouragement can create a strong connection. When he feels that you are the one who understands him more than anyone else, he will not want to leave you. Create a feeling of happiness when he's with you. Finally, the most important thing is to make a man feel happy when he's with you. If every time he meets you he laughs more, feels more comfortable, and feels that life is wonderful, he will always want to be with you. Make sure to always bring positive energy and create a joyful atmosphere. Not place too many expectations on him. Enjoy every moment rather than worrying about the future. If you can make him feel better when he is with you than when he is not, he will be obsessed with you. Eliciting strong emotions is the key to making a man unable to leave you. When you know how to create excitement, challenge, longing, connection, and happiness, you will become the woman that he can never forget. Remember, love is not just about external attraction, it's about how you make someone feel when they are with you. If you can make a man experience a range of strong emotions, you will become the woman he can never replace. 7. Know when to step back. Make him unable to stop thinking about you. In love, moving forward is not always the right choice. Sometimes, stepping back is the way to make him truly realize your value. Many women, when they see their man drifting away, tend to cling, text incessantly, and try to hold on to the relationship. However, this often backfires and only makes him feel pressured, even wanting to leave faster. On the contrary, when you know when to step back, you will create a longing, a gap that makes him realize how important you are. This not only helps you maintain your allure, but also makes him actively come back and cherish you more. Stepping back does not mean giving up. One of the biggest mistakes women make is thinking that if they do nothing to hold him, love will disappear. The truth is, men need space to think and feel. If you are always present, always texting, always available whenever he needs, he will never have the opportunity to miss you. Stepping back does not mean giving up or disappearing completely. It means giving him time to realize his own feelings. When he has his own space, he will ask himself, what is she doing? Am I losing her? Is my life better without her? And if you are a woman of value, his answer will always be no when to step back. You don't always have to step back, but there are clear signs that you should slow down to maintain your allure. He is less proactive. If he used to text, call, or plan dates, but now does so less, he may be losing interest. Instead of trying to push him, give him space to take the initiative again. He starts to distance himself. If he no longer shows as much interest as before, rather than continuously asking, "Are you okay?" or "Do you no longer love me?" try stepping back and focusing on your own life. The relationship becomes boring. When both of you have become too familiar and the excitement fades, a little distance can refresh the emotions and make him miss you more. Stepping back at the right time helps you maintain your value in his eyes, and conversely, makes him realize how important you are. How to step back correctly to make him remember you. Stepping back does not mean you have to disappear completely or make him overly worried. It means changing your energy and focusing more on yourself. Here's how to do it. Do not always text first and do not reply immediately. If you are always the one initiating texts or replying right away, he will think you are always available. Instead, let him feel a gap. don't respond immediately, and don't always be the one to start the conversation. Spend time for yourself. Instead of sitting and waiting for his texts or thinking about him, dedicate time to upgrade yourself, meet friends, and pursue your personal interests. When he sees you happy and busy even without him, he will fear losing you. Do not always be available. If he asks you out at the last minute, do not always agree immediately. Occasionally, gently decline, "I'm busy, let's plan for another time." This helps him realize that you have your own life and he must put in more effort if he wants you by his side. Let him invest in you. People value what they have to work hard for. If you are always the one investing more in the relationship, he will not feel the need to try. But when you step back, he will have to invest more, from texting, asking you out, to showing care. Stepping back helps create desire. One of the reasons men lose interest is because they no longer feel the need to pursue. If you are always there, always available, he will not feel the need to work for you. But when you step back, he will start feeling a loss and want you back. This works on a simple psychological principle: we tend to desire what is not easily attainable. When he cannot have you all the time, he will think about you more, miss you more, and long for you more. When to move forward again after stepping back. Stepping back does not mean you will be distant forever. After a period, you need to assess whether he has become more proactive. If he texts more, asks you out, or shows more interest, it means that stepping back has worked. At that time, you can interact again gently, but still maintain your self-worth. Do not revert to the old state too quickly, rather, maintain a balance between closeness and distance. Stepping back is also a way for you to evaluate the relationship. Sometimes, stepping back not only helps you make him long for you more, but also allows you to see the relationship more clearly. When you are not clinging to him, you will have the chance to ask yourself, does he truly value me? Is he putting in the effort to keep this relationship? Am I happy in this relationship? If you step back and realize that he is not making any effort or showing any care, then perhaps it is a sign that he is not worthy of you. Knowing when to step back is an art in love. When you give him space, you not only make him miss you more, but also help maintain your own value. Stepping back does not mean losing out, but creating desire and helping him realize how important you are. Remember, a man who truly loves you will not let you drift too far away. If he feels that you are stepping back and truly cares about you, he will do everything to bring you back. And then, you will not be the one chasing him, instead, he will be the one yearning to have you. Conclusion. Love is not about clinging or forcing someone to stay. It is the natural attraction created when you know how to control your emotions, radiate confidence, and become a woman of high value. When you do not chase him, but instead focus on developing yourself and living a full and interesting life, you will become the woman he can never forget. The 7 ways above not only help you keep a man's heart, but also help you maintain lasting allure. When you are mysterious and unpredictable, he will always want to discover more about you. When you focus on yourself, you become attractive and independent. When you create unforgettable memories, you will occupy a special place in his heart. When you know when to step back, you will make him long to have you back. Remember, a man becomes obsessed with you not because you try to hold him, but because he fears losing you. Never lose your value to please someone. When you become the best version of yourself, not just one, but any man will not be able to leave you. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope you have found these lessons on love and relationships useful. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I truly appreciate your support and will continue to bring valuable content in future videos. Please continue to join me on this journey of exploring love and relationships. See you again, and I wish you always happiness.